What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name's Kegan. My girlfriend and I live full-time in our self-converted Chevy Express van. It's got the 5.7 liter V8. We're currently doing upgrades on it. We've gotten a tow hitch, we've gotten a tow hitch extender, we've gotten the windows tinted to 33%. I would have liked to have gone 5%, which is limo tint. However, in Arizona, 33% is the legal limit, so whatever. We also got the windshield strip. You can't really see it. And then as far as the back windows, those are you can do 5%, but those are already either tinted or we have them covered up. As far as tonight's plans, we're going to be heading to town, so come along with the journey. And this van doesn't get the greatest gas mileage, but if you would like to help us out, we do have a donation, actually a few links in the description box below. Also bought this cool speaker. It was $5, but it works decently well, to be honest. So we're trying to jumpstart the truck since it's been sitting for about 3 months almost. So about to crank it up. I hooked up the jumper cables, letting that run for about 10 minutes and going from there. So I might end up needing a new battery. We shall see, because I've been letting it charge here. And I do have a jump box as well, but that's what happens. And as you can see, I got them both hooked up over here. So there's enough juice for the window to roll down. I don't want it to be stuck down. But anyway, I did all that wiring myself. I mean, put some electrical tape. So I'm getting better at wiring. Obviously, I hooked up the brand new speakers. These are excellent quality. Anyway, yeah, it's just not wanting to. I don't want to spend too much time on this because obviously the van is our main vehicle and the truck's a backup. And the girlfriend is currently driving her car, the Honda. So it's like, this battery is from 2022 though. Speaking of, I got to put an inline fuse for the window, the wires that go to that, but which is super simple. But that battery is a 2022, so they tend to only last 3 years out here with this heat. Right now it's supposed to be 96 today. It's like 90 out right now, but I don't want to keep trying to crank it. Went with a 4-year AGM battery, so 4-year warranty, not bad. AGM, absorbent glass mat, sealed battery, so it's only $20 more than the Duralast Gold, which had a 3-year, so 4 years. Gonna connect it, positive first, of course, negative, and then crank it up. All right, here we go, moment of truth. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. We got these new external microphones. It's an improvement from obviously the built-in mic, but it's also an improvement from the old ones that I had, which were Bluetooth. I do have a podcast mic, but obviously this is meant to be more portable. You can hold it like this or clip it onto my shirt. So it came with the receiver, obviously, which is plugged into my phone, and then you get 2 mics. So if you want to, do a video with 2 people, and then it has the charging case as well. Believe it or not, the girlfriend found that in a bundle at Goodwill, and it works great for $6. Probably retails for, I'd guess, at least $30-40. And then also got these sports buds, pretty cool. So they work quite well. They sound pretty good. They actually really good for sports buds, so not bad. Can't really tell a brand, but the case is good quality. These both have a USB-C charging port. So wanted to go over a few things. Obviously, I might splice in the video of me putting in the new battery on the truck. So basically, here, I'll just clip this on here because why not, if the audio is still decent. So basically, the battery was dead. The truck had been sitting since April 29th. We put an AGM battery because it was like $20 more than the lead acid battery, and it's got a 4-year warranty. The other one had 3 years, so not bad at all. Good start there. Because I had tried charging and jumping the battery that was in there, and nothing. Like it turned on the dash lights, and there was like a click. That was about it. I'm like, it can't be the starter, can it? No, the starter's fine. Sometimes if the vehicle sits a while, it can get stuck. the starter, so you tap on it with a hammer or wrench, whatever. But luckily that wasn't the case. It cranked right up after sitting for 3 months. Let it idle for 10-15 minutes. Took it for a spin. Truck is super smooth. It needs a few minor things here and there, but I've had that truck since March of 2023, and it's been good. Again, I've put money into it, but at this point, it's paying off. It's definitely worth it. But it's right now, since it's going to be sitting, and we might come down here to our friend's house once a month, possibly. So as long as I start it up once every 2 months, whatever, then it should be fine. So for now, I filled up the gas tank, because you don't want, if you're going to park a vehicle for that long, you don't want a half empty or half full, whatever, gas tank, because that's going to lead to adding moisture and stuff. Could have also added a fuel stabilizer. I guess I still can, but in any case, I topped off the tank, because a lot of people would probably be like, well, it's going to be sitting. Why bother topping it off? It's like an insurance thing. It's like, I'd rather put a little bit of money into it now as opposed to having to put more money into it later on if it sits for a while and the gas tank builds varnish. And so as far as the battery, we disconnected it, the negative and positive. You really only have to disconnect the negative, I think, but in any case, plus it's an AGM, so those last longer in the heat out here, because it's July right now. But yeah, tires were good. So other than that, the van, the main vehicle that we're driving, because the girlfriend's got her car, of course, is the van's driving good. So yeah, we're still working on upgrades. We got the windows tinted, full ceramic. So ceramic lasts 10-15 years. So not bad, especially for the price. I mean, it's not that much more than regular tint, dyed or carbon. So ceramic is the way to go for sure, because the dyed tint will just bubble and fade and peel. Now the ceramic will eventually, but it's got much longer lifespan, like 15 years as opposed to 3, maybe, I think, on dyed. And then carbon's the middle tier one. But yeah, man, we're just chilling. Got the hotel room. We were here last night. Gonna be chilling here tonight, heading back, because I got work. Well, the girlfriend's got work Monday. I got work Tuesday morning. But yeah, we're working on content for you guys. Again, if you would like to support the channel, I have donation links below. If you'd like to check that out, really appreciate that. We're working on improving the quality of the videos. I might eventually get a dedicated camera, but for now, the phone is good, and this new microphone is super nice, because I've been wanting one for a while, and it's like, running into a product like this at Goodwill, of all places, the girlfriend can find great deals, like at thrift stores, Savers, Goodwill, for sure. But with electronics, though, you never know, oh, is this going to work, whatever. But so far, I mean, again, having to go wrong for like $6, but I don't see a brand on this. But if I need to get another one at some point, can you just look up the maybe Google image it or something. And then as far as the earbuds, they show up on my Bluetooth as a T12. So if you guys are interested, they're probably not top of the line. They might even be a generic Temu brand. I've never bought anything off Temu. But since I opened these, it says can't connect to T12. Yeah, because I don't even think I have my Bluetooth on. I don't know. But because this mic doesn't run off of Bluetooth, it hooks up straight to the phone, which is excellent, because there's no lag, and it's better quality audio. Yeah, so that's that. Any other updates right now? I mean, just keeping the truck, because I've had that truck, like I said, since March 2023, and it's July of 25, so it's like been over 2 years. And if I sell it, I'd obviously be selling it at a loss, and it's a reliable vehicle now that I've gotten it up to speed, the past couple of years here. And obviously the van has more room, especially for the girlfriend and I, for 2 people. So we're doing pretty good there. As far as like getting a travel trailer in the future, possible. My friend's got an RV, so that's cool. Him and his girlfriend bought one. and we might. I mean, it'd be cool to get land first, right? So we'll see. Obviously, I've seen a lot of van lifers they'll want to like save up for land. I mean, obviously, van life's great. Like it's excellent. We're 211 days into it as of today, and no complaints. Obviously, it starts off more rough because you got to get into the motions, into the habit, into living the van life. Living out of it. But then as you go along, just like with life, you slowly refine and improve, stack compounding wins, get 1% better each day. If you get 1% better each day over 365 days, the course of a year, that's like 37 point something times better. So basically 38 times better than if you had done absolutely nothing. Just do 1.01, then multiply that. So yeah, I mean, as far as my fitness, according to ChatGPT, I sent it some photos. I don't have like a personal trainer or coach, whatever, maybe in the future. But so where I'm at body fat percentage wise, the muscle definition is slowly coming in. Obviously, I got to stick with it. And diet's been on point as far as, obviously I don't want to obsess too much over macros and calories, but it is important when especially if you're cutting. I'm trying to do like a body recomp where you put on muscle and lose fat, and probably try to put on the muscle first and then cut, or just eat at maintenance at that point. But either way, I would say a good 15 to 20 pounds of fat left to lose. So I'm not like, even according to ChatGPT, I think I'm 215 right now, which isn't terrible because I'm like 6'1". So obviously I just want more muscle definition. It's almost like a dad bod in a way, but it's like, nothing super crazy to the point where like, obviously, I've been improving my mile time, got it down so far to 11 minutes, 43 seconds down from 15 minutes and 45 seconds. So that's an improvement for sure. I want to get obviously sub 10 and a sub 8 to supplement that. I have been doing stair climber as well at the gym. They don't have the gym that I normally go to. They don't have one here. The closest one's like 30 minutes away from where I'm at, but they do have a gym here. But either way, I got those resistance bands, which are actually in the van. I used those last night, but still, I've been getting steps in and making it happen. But I'm going to wrap this video up here. I will see you guys in the next video. Again, if you'd like to donate, really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.